when we begin to talk to each other in a higher space of really understanding what life should look like. And many of us don't know what life should look like because the person that came before us that taught us didn't know what life should look like either. Hey everybody, it's me, Kai Man, and I want to talk to you guys today about a subject that I did a video on about a week or so ago. And this is part 2 of that particular video. So in the first video, I was talking about pledging and things of that nature, and how there's a sisterhood, brotherhood, that type of thing, where they have the community to be able to help each other grow consciously. And I hope that's what people got, because that's where I was going with that. We have a responsibility when we have platforms such as those sizes to be able to help people to move into different areas of life. Most of what we really focus on is the external stuff, like getting cars, jobs, houses, that type of thing, and that's all well and good because that's part of society, if you will. But there's a part to us that we often ignore, which is that conscious side of us, which is that piece of us that can go to a higher level, that would give us or put us on a frequency that's so much higher than where we are right now. And just think, where you are right now being much higher, on a higher frequency than this. And that's included people who, got cars and houses and pretty much got everything that they want as well. But when we're talking about from a conscious level of growth and characteristics and behaviors, that you tend to be different. You tend to look at things different, from a different perspective. And so that gives you the opportunity of having a better life, because you understand how the world works. You understand how you work. You work first, how you work. And that should be the theme across organizations, the theme that's across, and even churches, especially churches, because that whole spiritual thing is what we really, talking about, is that whole spiritual thing. And so, most of us, we have a lot of religion, we have a lot of, doctrine and traditions that we, keep doing year after year after year. But then there are things that, if you want to go to a higher level where you can do more, then you have to kind of put yourself in a space to be able to do that. And sad to say that a lot of us aren't, and that's okay, because a lot of us haven't gotten to that level where they understand that. And I'm talking about people who are on high ass levels physically, but could you imagine where that person could be consciously? You know what I mean? Conscious. Yeah, I said that right. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all, if I have like peanuts or anything on my mouth or my teeth or anything, because I was eating peanuts and then decided to make this video. But when we begin to talk to each other in a higher space of really understanding what life should look like, and many of us don't know what life should look like because the person that came before us that taught us didn't know what life should look like either. And so whatever happened in that particular space is what you learn how to deal with, and so it became your norm, and it, don't be working, not consciously. But anyway, again, if we begin to work within our own selves and within this own space and vessel that we were, given to take ourselves on a higher journey, a journey that moves us to higher heights. And it may not be for everybody. That's okay. That's okay if it's not for you. But I have a personal reason, and I'm just really being honest. I have a real personal reason for wanting everybody to be at a level to where they are successful, whatever that success looks like for them, whatever it looks like for them. Theirs don't have to look like mine, don't have to look like hers, have to look like his. I just want us all to be able to understand that about each other and be okay with that, and not, hate on or fight with each other for being, unique, because that's what I do believe is part of the imprint of us each coming into this space and being unique, and not everybody trying to, form as one, like we only can do this one thing. There's so many members in the body, and each one of these like organs that's in there, they are constantly doing their own thing. If they didn't do their own thing, something would happen in there. We wouldn't be right. We wouldn't be okay. So, we have to function on a higher level. If I want to be happy, if you want to be happy, if everybody say that we want to be happy, there's a certain thing that we have to get to. If people who are not in a higher vibrational conscious level or remaining at a lower level, they're going to be your Achilles heel. They're going to be the people that are wrecking your day. Even though you're trying to be in this peaceful way, you're still being affected by those things that happen externally. And those people that, have those just mean-spirited, those people that steal, rob, kill, you know what I'm saying? All those people are still going to be in that particular space. So until we all begin to mental health issues, treat people like fucking people, excuse my language, but treat people like people, you know what I mean? No matter what the color is, no matter what the size, what they look like, just treat people like people. Or treat them like God. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, let's take it to a whole another level. Let's treat them like God. Every person that you come into contact with, just treat them like they are God. So then we begin to understand and have a reverence for one another. And if you treat me like God, I might be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And then I'm treating somebody else better. But that's just only like the surface level of that. The next phase of that really is when we are very aware of the knowledge and information that we don't have. So let's say somebody comes to us with this problem that they have, and their husband cheating or whatever. You've been friends for however long, and you want to tell her some dumb shit to do. Don't do that. Just shh. Don't talk. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let her talk, let her vent. If you cannot come from a conscious state of mind to be able to help your friend, and to know that yes, this might be the time that I need to speak with her and not be quiet, give her something powerful. If you can't, don't say nothing, because some women out here telling other women to do some dumb stuff, and it ain't for the right thing. If we all understand the level of power that each one of us has individually, we wouldn't need to get over on people. We wouldn't need to do people wrong. We just wouldn't. But because we don't understand our own power within ourselves, we try and make other people look little, look small, whatever. We have something to say about whatever it is that they're doing. You know what I mean? It's just, it be too much. I wish in good health, that you guys prosper. I want people to be happy, because like I said, the happier other people are, the happier that, I can be, and I would hope that other people would see it the same way. It's like, oh, I'm so glad that she's happy. I'm glad that she's happy, good. Okay. Glad. That way ain't no issues whatsoever. We stay over there, we be over here. The people who, like, I'm serious. The frequency that you're on, when we begin to walk in our own inner frequencies, we call about, just without even talking, just our actions, the things that we're doing, call to us the people who resonate on our same frequency. It just happens. Like things. Of course, there's also opposites attract as well. But when we talking about in this, state of mind, this place of being, like things attract. So however it is that you are, you're going to bring those things towards you. You really are. And I would not be remiss if I didn't tell you that the things that are the opposite of you are going to come too. But those things come to teach you something. You know, the other thing is just for support. You got support, you got to teach you something. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to help each other in ways that is going to benefit that person and not make them, you know, look stupid, look dumb. You know, if you don't know what look stupid and what look dumb today for the right thing, that's another reason just not to say nothing. Because if you don't know, you know, you shouldn't be talking anyway. So, you know, we have this thing where we just sometimes need to have a conversation, or we need to talk about certain things. When there are times when we were just we're supposed to be there, but sit there and be real quiet. And so anyway, I ramble sometimes, and sometimes I record those ramblings because for some reason I think that it's information that maybe somebody else could use. You know, we all weren't taught these things. Some of us, it takes longer. Some people, they get it right away. You know, some people don't want to know it, you know, for whatever reason. But we still have to be in a space where we're ready and open to have those conversations. Yep. We got to be in those conversations. So we got to be able, if we're saying we want other people to be happy, go get whatever it is that you need, you know, more power to you, whatever. But we also have to be in that space where we're not taking things personally. People should be able to come to us with things as well. People should really be able to come to us and say, you know, well, I didn't like what you said or you did, and you popping off and acting crazy when it was just merely having a conversation with you. You know, that's unnecessary. That's silly. It just don't make sense. Period. So, and I'm going to tell you why. I know, because I used to be the very same way. You know, I wouldn't even let you finish, you know. But you have to come to a spot where you realize that, do you want to change? Do you want to do something better? Do you want to be there better? Or do you want to just sit and be stuck in this space where you just, you know, like this or raw all the time? That's crazy. That takes too much energy. It just made me tired thinking about it. It's just too much energy. Too much energy. It takes up too much energy, takes up too much time. When we could be in a space of we're loving other people and we want the best for other people just like we would want for ourselves. You know? Think about it. You have to always be in the space that whatever it is that I put out into the universe is what I'm creating or manifesting, and it comes back to me. It has to. Because your word is powerful. So whatever you send out into the universe, it comes back. It's a magnet. So anyway, like I said, I ramble, and sometimes it's, you know, I think, you know, my little musings, but at any rate, I do this from time to time and I record them, and so I will be scheduling them and putting them on the YouTube website. I mean, on the YouTube, I was going to say on the website. On YouTube, if you guys have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure that you do that and hit that bell. I don't own this music that's playing in the background, so hopefully they won't, you know, just find me, do whatever they're gonna do. But you guys have a great day, evening, whenever it is that you're watching this video. Thumbs up, share it with other people. You know, if you have anything to say, make sure you comment below. Peace out. Love you guys.